Get rid of that QuickTime Player. Okay, so now I'm going to a site called yola.com. So you just type in Yola. Now everybody's doing this, so it might be a little bit slow. And I've been using this for about 10 years. I've used other sites. But since I came here, I've been having students make their own websites. And I've had students, actually one student made a website and she wrote fan fiction. She wrote about Sailor Moon. Have you ever heard of Sailor Moon? It's a Japanese character. So she wrote her own stories about Sailor Moon. Yeah? 16-year-old kid. I taught her mother taught her. So then Sailor Moon stories came out to the US. They started publishing them here. And she started reading them, and she thought they were good, but she also thought they talked down to the audience. So she wrote to the publisher and said, I love your books, but they talk down to the audience. So the guy said, thank you for the feedback. Can you do any better? Something like that. So she sent him her website where she had all that fiction about Sailor Moon, and he offered her a contract, book contract. Now she's 16 years old. He didn't know she's 16. So her mother took her down to New York. They signed the contracts, and she ended up writing, 15 books, which paid for her entire college career at Wesleyan. And I had her come in. I had my daughter come in to meet her. I bought her some of the books, and I thought that she was going to inspire my daughter to become a writer. I become Father of the Year. Get my daughter to be inspired. And she liked meeting the author, but she had no desire to ever write. So that was disappointing. But just using websites, using the power of the web, you guys can do anything. Seriously. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log out. I'm going to join just like you guys are going to join. So first thing I'm going to do is sign up. Am I going too fast? Should I go faster? I'm going to sign up. And name. You don't have to give your real name, but if you give a you don't have to really give your real name for this. But you may want to, John D. X or whatever it is, you can use like first name and two initials or something like that. Jones, John D. X. Jones. Email, you need a legitimate email. And then your password. People forget the passwords all the time. Just use Bernard, like this is the Bernard building, right? B-A-R-N-A-R-D. Use something you're always going to remember. So, at least one person will forget their password in the other class. And create the account. Holy cow, it can't be that easy. At Yahoo. I've done so many of these. Okay. Now, don't go any further. Just stop at this spot. Please watch really carefully. I need like both eyes. Not just one eye, but both eyes. Both eyes. The keywords up here. Start for free. What else do you need to know? So you click on Start for free.
I didn't have that option.
I never had that.
Did you sign in? Did you join?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what to see after that?
Then it went straight to that. It went straight
Oh,
to that.
okay. Okay, that's even better. You guys, you're ahead of me. So we're going to create a new site, and you're going to call this EDT 500 in your name. So Owen, EDT 500. You got like 3 O's in there. Owen, O, whatever. I'm going to call this like Junkie. Junk. And then let's use the education one. Am I going too fast?
So we're putting our full name for the title?
No, just what you're going to put, enter your business name, just going to put EDT 500, like your first name and last initial. so that it's just easier when people send this stuff to me and I put them up. Because all these are going to be up on the Moodle, and then you're going to be able to see what everybody else is doing. And you know, see other people's responses and their activities as well. That's the logic, so that people can share. Yeah.
Why don't you use forums in Moodle?
I do. So I'm going to the education one. I'll click on that and build it. Now what comes up are templates that I can fill in. Welcome to Yola Site Builder. Don't put anything in there. Just go to save and edit my site. Are you there okay? You back in the back, you there okay? You sure?
Yeah.
Darn. This is not fair. You can't catch on too quickly. I mean, then there's no need for a teacher. All right, so here we have, you see the titles here, and they've got a banner here. I'm going to show you how to change the banner next week. Picture here. Now, widgets are on the side here, and what happens is, this is how you actually build a site. For example, if you look up here at the top, there's a widget. This is a widget. It's a text widget, and I can get rid of it by just clicking on the X. Get rid of it, okay. Then if I want to actually put a different widget in there, I'll just go to the widgets down here. And this is truly magic when you see how this works. I take this text widget. Watch very carefully. You watching? Circle 3 times. 1, 2. No. I just go here to the top. See, and you notice how that box comes in there? I let it go. Drag it in there. And now the widget's in there, and I can write it here. So I'll write, welcome to my EDT. 500 website. And notice there's a bar up at the top, that's the editing bar. You're going to see this a lot when you work on the web on these tools. I'll just highlight that and I'll raise it to huge. Woo. Now here's a rule that I want you to understand. Whenever you have a title, that's the biggest text on the screen. Whenever you have subtitles or text, it's going to be much lower. So if you have a subtitle, it's got to be at least a size and maybe 2 sizes lower. If you have written text, just use normal for that. So a lot of people go crazy with text. They use different colors. Don't. Okay, so welcome to my website. Here is a picture, and I'm going to delete the picture. Want to delete it? Okay. And notice this widget here is this is the column divider. So that allows you to put one widget on one side and one on the other. See that? So I'm going to take the picture widget and drag it over in here. And then you're going to upload your own picture on your site. So I'll just get a picture from home and upload the image up there, and it'll be on there. Okay. I'm going to cancel this right now. Then for the introduction, just introduce yourself, you know, who you are, so on and so forth. And just 2 more things. The next thing is I'm going to save this. Just click OK. It's saved. Then up here on the top left, there's a thing called Page. Up here, you're going to add a new page. That's right. Add a new page. There we go. You're going to add a new page, and that's going to be for your assignments. So that's where you will put a text widget in, and you'll just put all your assignments there. So I'm going to add a new page. The name will be assignments. Display and navigation, and then click OK. And now notice, if you look at your menu here, you've got the home and the assignments page automatically put there. Automatically there. It puts it right up there for you. Too fast? And then I go to widgets, and I'm going to put one more in there. And I'll put like text. And I'll type in assignments, just so that it's up here. And I spelled it wrong, but that's okay. And huge. And I'll put another one in here for text. Underneath. And I'll put the taking learning seriously. I'm having trouble typing. And I'll make this, I don't want to make it huge because assignments is huge. So what's the next underneath assignments? Huge would be large. Then underneath it, I'll just copy and paste in the stuff that I've already written. You know, you've already written it, and you copy and paste it in. And just make that small text. And that's a good rule of thumb. Always, go large, little lower, little lower. And be consistent from page to page, from slide to slide, from everything you do. Consistency matters. So once you decide what you're going to do, always do it that way or change everything, but make sure it's all the same. Now when you're finished and you've got all your stuff in there, last thing is you publish to the web. And it's going to say search for custom domain. No, don't do that. Do not do this. Don't do it. Don't do that. What you're going to do is try a free YOLA subdomain. So you're going to go down here to where it says try a free YOLA subdomain. And whatever you put here is going to be the title of the site. So you could put like EDT 500, your name, initial. And this is group 70, right? So put 70 at the end. And it's going to check. Oh, it's not going to work on this. Let me do something. EDT 500, Joe C 70. Now the subdomain is available. I click next. It says, congratulations, bye. So I'll click on my site's been published, and that's the site. It's always going to be whatever the name is, .yolasite.com. So anytime you make a site, it's going to be like if you do a wedding site, it'd be mywedding.yolasite.com, myhobby.yolasite.com, my class. So any of the classes that you teach, anything you do, if you want to make a website, you can make a website using YOLA for free and actually have all these tools at your disposal. So I'm going to just click on this, and that's the way the site looks. Get rid of this junk here. Now, we'll put up banners. Remember, put your picture up here. You've got some stuff down here. You can just get rid of that. Just introduce yourself. The rest of the stuff, just get rid of. And we're going to be using this each week, so you're going to be learning to do this and put up your stuff as well. You okay? You gotta be tired. Okay. I need 2 questions and then we'll stop. And I'll stop the recording.